Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
I'm Bethany.
And we are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews.
And today we're going to be talking about the past and the future.
And the present?
Not really.
So the two ghosts of Christmas. Alright, so yeah, we're going to review the goals that we set out for the previous year, see how we did. Then we're going to talk about our goals for the coming year, this year, 2021, that we are now in. We made it, y'all. Just barely.
So, as some of you know, Ryan and I really tried to talk about what we're trying to do to be healthier people.
Big emphasis on try.
Yes, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And so our goals for last year, some of them incorporated that. So we'll do those now. So last year I wanted to be stronger in 2020, and the way I was going to quantify that was to be able to hold a plank for 2 minutes and to be able to do 20 push-ups by the end of the year. I actually did accomplish the plank thing like really early on, but I couldn't hold it for longer than 15 seconds now. So I let that slide. So does that count? I did it.
You did it.
Yeah, I just didn't maintain.
Mission accomplished.
Done. Check mark. But I didn't maintain that, so that title, no.
My goal was physical health as well, weight loss specifically. I did not put any quantifiable numbers on it because I've done that in the past and had bad results. So what I was doing is I was setting up kind of short-term goals, and then when I meet those, move on to the next short-term goal and meet that, and without putting time frames or numbers on it necessarily. I set out to. My first short-term goal was to, for 6 weeks of the first 6 weeks of the year, eat completely clean, no artificial additives, any of that stuff in our food, and we did it. I did it. It was really tough, but it was something that just put a lot of focus on. Read a lot of labels. That was the most annoying part. But you get down to you kind of know what's good for your body, which was really really good exercise. And then after that, I didn't make any more short-term goals. So. Fail.
And in case you're wondering, I did not get to the 20 push-ups. That did not happen. So yes, a little bit of check marks, a lot of bit of fails, X's. But let's carry on to what we are hoping to do gaming-wise. I wanted to attend 2 conventions.
Which, yeah, it's so much fun. Conventions are great, right?
Yes.
Canceled.
Yeah, that didn't happen. How many did you want to attend?
So I set out a short-term goal, like a low bar goal of 3 conventions I wanted to go to.
The low bar goal.
But really, I had these delusions of grandeur of 6 or 7 I wanted to go to. I did end up going to 1 local convention before the pandemic kind of shut everything down.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was a short little local convention kind of a thing. Played some games.
Trip type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Just got a chance to play some games with one of my good friends Scott, and it was great conversations and a great day. And then we also host our very own convention.
Yeah.
It's the Iowa's premier luxury southeastern central Iowa. Invite only.
There are a lot of words in there. Basically, we got a cabin and played games for 3 days.
And it was great.
It actually was great. I will not argue with you on that. It was fantastic.
So, NewMeCon, 2nd annual NewMeCon, as we call it, that's our last name, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
So that's our, the 2 conventions.
Ryan and Bethany, NewMeCon.
That's just might as well. It would be a great branding.
Oh my gosh, I'm not
branding
changing.
Opportunity. No. What a gimmick.
No,
we should definitely do that.
No, that's not happening. So anyway, the other thing that we were going, nope. The other thing that we were hoping to do is to have a monthly game day. I just wanted to be able to play games at multiple player accounts. So that way when we would review them and tell you about them, we'd have a more well-rounded view of that. And we did that for 2 months. But because of that, we are actually able to play games online with people we never would have been able to play with, in real life. So it was kind of fun. That totally sucks that it happened. but then we used that as an opportunity to play with people that we wouldn't have been able to play with, and that was actually really fun.
Yeah, and we were able to kind of play some more like adult or grown-up games with our daughters and get our player count by playing with them. So that was still fun.
And we also have almost finished Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. Because there's 2 copies, so we had a copy and our friends had a copy, so we were able to play virtually. That was great.
Yeah, Blake, Adam, we got to set up another session.
It's more like this.
Yeah, whatever. This is how phones are, by the way.
Everybody like 25 and older is like, what are you talking about?
Or 25 and younger.
What did I say?
And older.
Okay, carry on. What's the other thing?
I wanted to improve the quality of our equipment during 2020, and that is something that commerce, online commerce never stopped in 2020. So you order stuff online pretty easily. So yeah, we wanted to focus on, doing a lot of research on getting the best microphones and the best cameras that our budget could afford. And I think we had some really quality gear that I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if you've been a follower of our channel for, a year or more, you've seen hopefully our quality increase. We've got better equipment. We've got better cameras. Our editing software has improved. That was kind of the big goal of mine, and I think that we did a good job, and there's obviously more room for growth always.
Yeah.
There's something bigger and better out there, and usually comes at a cost. but as far as within our means, I think we did a great job finding some really nice gear.
Another thing that I wanted to do last year was I wanted to be able to provide you guys with at least 100 videos. And unfortunately, we were only able to do 164.
That's it?
That's it.
Lazy.
I know.
Yeah, no, it was we had a little extra time. We both were still working, in our own ways, full time as essential workers and all the stuff that we did. But I
wasn't an essential worker. I don't want you to think I was.
You're essential to me.
Yeah, thanks. But I still was working because my job decided that we were going to still work.
And yeah, so as a result, a lot of social gatherings were canceled. So we had a little bit more time on our hands. So we wanted to make content for you guys, and also, wanted to be a place where people could go to still have some fun, have some lightheartedness through all this kind of this drear and down stuff that's been happening. So hopefully you guys had some value out of that and had some fun along the way.
Yeah.
All right, so my thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to grow contacts in our industry. So more get in touch with publishers and designers and other content creators, and we were able to do that. I wanted to do it through conventions mainly, but when those opportunities didn't happen, we still have email and we still have other ways that we can talk to people and reach out. So I still managed to reach out to people. So people reach out to us. We were able to make a couple of collaborative videos, and we want to do more of that in the future. But it was just a lot of fun to kind of see more of the behind the scenes thing behind the board gaming industry as a whole.
Yeah. Another thing that we wanted to do was be able to have some type of product to give people at these conventions we are going to go to, like buttons and stickers, just to be like, thank you so much for thinking we're worth your while to give us your attention, essentially.
Yeah.
And then we ordered these buttons. They came in March.
What else happened in March?
Things happened in March. So we have a whole box of buttons. So if we
this
see
big, that's
a whole box. No, it's still like a little box, but the buttons, they take up a lot of space. But anyway, if the fates allow and we see any of you guys, we have a button for you.
Just for you.
Just for you.
You know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
They're them.
You are them.
All right, so also we got involved with the Dice Tower as contributors to the Board Game Breakfast channel, which was a lot of fun. We love doing that. We still do that. But we also wanted to see what else we could possibly contribute to the Dice Tower. So we did get a chance to when the Dice Tower convention got canceled, they did a Dice Tower Summer Spectacular, and we submitted a couple of videos to that and got to air on their show, do some collaborative stuff with some really awesome reviewers and content creators. And then this Winter Spectacular, we did a top 10 list and we just had a lot of fun. I know Roy Kennedy's got his game Last Light coming out, and I got a chance to play with him and Melissa and Jordan, and I beat them all tragically. I was just really good at that game. I didn't win.
There's some
Don't
controversy.
Don't tell them that. No, so just lots of little fun opportunities like that with the Dice Tower, and we hope to do even more with that in the future.
We also wanted to just reach more in general. We wanted to interact with more people. We just wanted to reach more and do more stuff and be able to comment when people comment to us, get back to people when they get to us, and I feel like we did that. Check.
Yeah, no, we love you guys, and thank you so much for all the comments and likes that you've thrown our way and subscribes. We I feel motivated by that, and we love hearing from you guys. And if you have not gotten the opportunity to subscribe yet, we would love it if you did. It would make us happy, and we would promise we would reward you with future content.
That's true. Granted, if you're this far in the video, you're definitely a subscriber already.
Or you're just not paying attention. You walked away from the room.
Just like background stuff.
Yeah.
Another thing that we wanted to continue doing was keep up with our blog. We actually have a blog on Board Game Geek called Pounds and Inches. It's a throwback to what our channel used to be all those years ago. And so it was fun for me to be able to look back at our year and just see, I understand how I got the things I achieved and the things I didn't understand. I have this very clear process of why and when that happened based on all of these reviews that we did. So every time we do a review, then we post just an update to us health-wise during that review.
Yeah, which is a great segue to let's talk about what our 2021 hopes and dreams are. We've got a lot of some cool things we want to do and involve you guys in it as well. So speaking of the blog.
Yes, so instead of making this video much more longer than it needs to be, if you want to know what our goals are health-wise for this coming year, make sure to find us on Board Game Geek under Pounds and Inches, where we go into detail about I went into detail about what my goals are, and then later this week I'll be talking about what Ryan's goals are health-wise for this year. But so this video is not super long, it's being redirected.
All right, so my first board gaming related hopes and dreams for 2021, we are going to attend 3,000 conventions this year.
I don't even need to say anything snarky with that.
Okay, we're going to attend 15 conventions this year. All right, we're going to attend some conventions this year, provided that they actually happen. Obviously, we want people to be safe and healthy, but if we get the opportunity and it makes sense, we're going to go to every convention we get our hands on.
Yes, that we can afford to go to.
And we're going to host the Worlds of Iowa.
The Worlds of Iowa.
Premier South Central Eastern invite-only board gaming convention in a log cabin ever.
Say it all again, exactly the same. Can you say it twice?
Premier, Iowa. Those two things by themselves are... No, I'm a big Iowa person.
I love Iowa.
I like Iowa. I like corn. A little too much, you know what I'm saying?
I like Iowa. Iowa's great. Another thing that we want to do this year, I really do think Iowa's great. I wasn't saying that
No, I really...
Yeah, no, I love Iowa.
No, it's great.
Iowa's the best. Okay, so
weird commercial. This video is sponsored by
Iowa. So another thing that I want to do is continue to grow our social media presence in other ways, specifically on Instagram and Twitter. Now, this is hard for me. I handle our Instagram and our Twitter account, but I'm really conscientious about not being tied to my device all the time, to a detriment when it comes to these things, because when I could be interacting and I could be doing stuff with it, I am intentionally, I will leave my phone in a different room on purpose just to detach from it. So what I have to do is schedule time for myself to do that, and then also quantify? I want to post to Instagram at least 5 times a week, and sometimes if that means I just have to do non-board gaming related things, like the wonderful ice that has been here.
It's so pretty.
So be it. It's so cool. Rime, by the way, that's what it's called. Rime.
I don't know what that is.
It's what happens with like the fog, like ice fog type of thing.
Oh.
It's a real thing. I'm not making this up. This is real.
Sure.
Google it.
Rhyme time. All right, so one of the things I want to do this year is more collaborations with content creators, with different people in the board gaming industry, or even just people who board game enthusiasts. Just make contacts with people, make videos with people, and have some fun.
Speaking of that, we also want to try doing more things live this year. We've tried doing things live in the past, and they happened. They existed. They're there. But we just want to try and, I don't know, bring stuff that's entertaining and worthwhile watching, which I didn't feel like we felt like we could do before, but we might be able to do.
We got the equipment for it. Now we need the know-how and the time.
Yeah. And we just want to do other types of stuff. Like, Ryan and I, back in our high school and community college days, were a part of productions.
Thespians.
Yeah. And we would like to incorporate some of that into this.
Yeah, do some fun skits, do some fun little bits that I think hopefully will be entertaining to you guys. If not, it'll be entertaining to us.
Yeah, we'll enjoy ourselves.
One of the things I want to do this year is just play more games. Sometimes a lot of the things that we have to do are scheduled game-wise. And don't get me wrong, that's a blast. And I love exploring all these new games. But we don't always get a chance to go backwards and play some of our old favorites. So I want to carve out time to just play some of our old favorites too. And just have fun gaming, enjoying this hobby, all aspects of it, in front of the camera and not so.
So, what are your hopes and dreams for 2021? We really want to know whether they're health related, board game related, other related. What are some things that you are hoping to do and accomplish this year? And then also, is there anything that you would like to see us try to do this year? We are really open to feedback and suggestions. If you want to see us do it and you let us know, you're probably not the only person. So we really appreciate your feedback because this whole channel is for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to be a place where you can go, have a smile on your face, and enjoy, 10 or 15 minutes of us talking about silly stuff in board games, and we really enjoy that, and hopefully you guys do too. So all your feedback, positive and otherwise, we take seriously, and
and otherwise, not negative, but or otherwise.
Well, you know what I mean. We want to, if you have something if you guys say, hey, we want to maybe try live playthroughs, or hey, we want to see more skits, or whatever it is, we were going to do whatever's in our means to bring you that stuff. If you guess what you guys want, supply and demand, and we'll do our best.
Well, guys, Happy New Year. We hope that 2021 is everything that you hope and dream it will be. In the meantime, you can subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook under Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. You can find us on Instagram under Ryan and Bethany, and you can chat with us on Twitter under Ryan and Bethany 1.
Everybody, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching all year long. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.